In the future world, the Earth was scorched dry by the sun. All cities were covered by yellow sand. The average temperature reached over 60 degrees Celsius. It was completely unsuitable for the survival of plants and animals. Finch is walking towards us. He may not be the last human on Earth, but he has been living alone for 15 years. He is wearing a UV protective suit. Although it has a heat insulation effect, but it's still as hot as a furnace inside. His body temperature is now 38.4 degrees. Very dangerous. He broke into a supermarket, seeing that the items on the shelves had long been swept clean. Dried corpses could be seen everywhere on the ground. He was used to it. He came to the pet supplies section. After rummaging around, he actually found a can of dog food. He was overjoyed. After going out, he drew a pattern on the door of the supermarket, indicating that the supermarket had been emptied. He drives a clumsy and heavy large truck, but only this kind can withstand the harsh environment. Driving into the city, everywhere are the shops he has ransacked. He took out a map. On it marks most areas of St. Louis have been completely emptied. He was about to go to a place he had never been before. Suddenly, the artificial intelligence prompted that the air pressure was dropping. Looking carefully, the sandstorm was already visible to the naked eye. He quickly turned around, speeding all the way, finally returned home before the sandstorm attacked. Another narrow escape from death. Due to long-term trips exposed to radiation, he contracted a rare disease. Finch doesn't have much time left, but living in the end times, he has long taken life and death lightly. But what he worries about the most now is his dog. In order for it to have someone to take care of it after his death, the man decided to create a robot. Let it replace himself, continue to lead the dog to survive. Soon the basic prototype was made, then began to import data. But when he input commands to the robot, the other party had no response, thought it was a failure. But the next second, the robot miraculously began to nod. Although the robot's data transmission is only 70% complete now, but this is enough. The man let the robot imitate himself, hammer long nails into the ground, then use steel cables to connect it to the car. It learns quickly too, constantly cooperating with the man. When hammering the third long nail, the man was already exhausted. No matter how hard he tried, he couldn't hammer it in. The robot told him to get back in the car quickly, leave the rest to itself. The robot hammered in the last long nail. At this time, the storm was only a few dozen meters away.